to week 3 of the Battleathon readathon. This is really bad lighting. I should. There. At least I'm in. Got the blood of the screen behind me, but hey, it is what it is. Welcome to week 3 of Battleathon. Reading has not been going very well. Audiobooks, I actually have 2 audiobooks going right now. I couldn't tell you the names of them exactly. One of them is Queen of Myths and Monsters, I think. The second book after King of Battle and Blood, I think, by somebody St. Clair. And I've been trying to read Ignatius and the Battle of Dinas Afron. It is not going well. I think I'm 80-something% into the book now, and I feel like every other page is me noting that there's some kind of grammar or some kind of oops in there. I mentioned in week 2 that there was at least one character misspelling. There's been 2 now. Iggy somehow became Ig, which did not fit with the character. It wasn't even a character calling him his name. It was like an Iggy said, but it was Ig. So I couldn't even excuse it that like maybe the character was trying to be funny when they were calling his name. So it has just been absolutely horrendous. So it's really a struggle because I keep getting pulled out, and because I'll read it and then like you kind of catch the error and then you're kind of going back like, what did I just read? That made no sense. So you're constantly being pulled out of the story. So I'm kind of stuck between I want to read this because I'm interested in the story. Like I loved the first book. But this book, the editing has been so bad that I can't. So I just went to my Libby app and I have downloaded a whole bunch of other books, and I will be bouncing around. I don't know which one I'm going to pick up next. Probably This Is the Story We Make, This Is the City We Make. I am so bad with names. The book that comes after The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin, that one will probably be the next one. I think I got that one in audio. I don't remember now. It will be one of the next books I pick up. It may even be what I read in between Iggy and this horrible editing book. For the last 2, almost 3 hours, I have been working while kind of listening in on the live stream that Jenna Moresi is doing this evening. Well, this evening for me. I unfortunately had to kind of start redoing my outline that I had because I was using Milanote. And I don't know, because Milanote was free, but when I go to the website, it doesn't matter what browser you use. They will make you download either a Chrome extension for searches, or when I tried Edge this evening, it was trying to get me to sign up for McAfee. And I couldn't get to the website, and then I couldn't get out of this loop of, hey, your computer's not protected. Yes it is, it's just not by your company. And then it kept coming up from weird extension website things, and I'm like, did the site get hacked and these are scammers that have attached trying to make some affiliate marketing kind of thing or something? Like, that makes no sense, but like it's something like what happened here? Because the notifications I was getting for the McAfee thing was not coming from McAfee, and it was not coming from Milanote. So it was like somebody took their hand and went on the keyboard, and then it was .com. So I don't know what is going on with Milanote at the moment. So I am experimenting now with Google Sheets and seeing if I can do some kind of outline there. So far, I seem to be doing okay. But so I worked on that for like the first bit of the live stream, and then I actually drafted and set to publish another blog post. So that will go up tomorrow morning. I have created, I believe, 2 pins for Pinterest, but it's for the same post, so it's for the post that I just wrote. So I will not be posting both of those back to back or anything. Those will be separated in some way or another. But that is how the week has been going so far. And tomorrow is Tuesday. I have to go to the office. So part of my day will be taken up in the car. So I will listen to some kind of audiobook. And yeah, we will go from there. I've been talking way too long. But I had a lot to say because I haven't had a chance to pick up the camera until now. Or haven't had a chance / haven't thought to pick up the camera until now, basically. So yeah. We shall carry on. And we're going to turn the AC on. Temperature in the house keeps going up. We are 3 degrees above where we normally would keep it in the summer. Okay, it is... What day is today? Thursday. It is Thursday. I finished Queen of Myth and Monsters yesterday. I am a bit confused by the ending. I even re-listened to the last chapter, so I don't know if I missed something earlier in the book or something, but I feel like this stuff is going on and we have some unanswered questions, and then suddenly the stuff isn't going on, but I feel like we still have the unanswered questions. So I don't know what to think of book quite yet. I'm trying to figure out a rating. I need to do it fast because being Thursday, we're almost at the end of week 3. Also, funny story. The dog was asking to go outside, but he was specifically asking my husband, and he does this by like putting a paw or his head on my husband's shoulder or like his back or something. And so he was teasing and asking the puppy, the dog, we just still call him a puppy. Are you asking to go outside? And I teasingly said, yes, Daddy, you asked for an outdoor doggy, and I'm asking to go outside. I like outside. And then my husband's like, I also asked for a swimming dog. What happened there? And then I said, well, Daddy, you can't get everything you asked for. Because our dog is afraid to swim. He'll go into the water, but he won't swim. I think he's afraid, because he when we first got him, he was afraid of everything. He's still somewhat afraid of sprinklers, but we've slowly been getting him acclimated to things. Swimming is one that we have not been able to keep him around very often. There's not a whole lot of places that dogs can swim around here. But so he won't swim. He's afraid. I think he's afraid that like the bottom suddenly disappears, and so he's afraid of like, I don't know, drowning or something, that like there's nothing that's gonna stop him if he were to just stop swimming or something. I don't know. And now I'm going to try and finish this darn Ignatius book. I was wrong. I think I said that this was my first traditionally published book that was like the worst editing ever. I looked again at the publisher. I don't know why I thought this publisher was like a publishing house, but if you go out to the publisher's website, it's just the Ignatius book, so it's self-published. So but I am hesitating because the editing in this book is horrendous. It needed better editing. But I also now have like four or five books checked out from the library because like all my holds came available at once. So I have a whole bunch of books to read in the next like 2 or 3 weeks. But I still have Ignatius to finish, so we'll see how this goes. Once again, I'm not wrapping up a vlog in time, but this is not entirely my fault. I saw late that Mel had posted in Discord correcting, I guess, the infographic, which I had double checked to make sure I was doing it and I was going to end this on time. The infographic had today as the end date, but her post corrected it that yesterday was the end date for week 3, so I didn't end this on time. Anywho, reading. I finished, 2 books this week, and I've now started a whole bunch because I was bad, and I think I have 3 books now going. I have Pack Dragon, which I just got as an ARC that comes out on Wednesday the 27th by Rebecca, I can't remember the author. I started The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin, a book from the library, and because now I'm blanking and I left my phone inside. The third book for the Nightmare Verse trilogy by L.L. McKinney that I am blanking on. I just started it since I just recently finished Queen of Myth and Monsters and haven't really had opportunity to be listening to an audiobook, so I just started it yesterday. I am a little bit into chapter 1. There's a prologue and then chapter 1. So why am I blanking on the name of the book? Anyways, so we've got 3 books going. I finished 2. Queen of Myth and Monsters was an audiobook I got from the library. Dante is now barking at the mail person that just drove up. And that one I think I'm giving 4 stars. The ending was a little confusing, but I really think I just didn't put 2 and 2 together somewhere in the story. There were a lot of hints dropped throughout of stuff, so I think I just missed a detail somewhere because I was multitasking. And Ignatius and the Battle of Dinas Apharon, a book I was so looking forward to. I loved the first book, Ignatius and the Swords of Nasta. Not so much the second book. The editing was not there, so I am giving this 3 stars. 3.5 technically. For the readathon it's 3 stars because they're only doing whole stars. I cannot give this a 4. I am not rounding up. It's a 3. So that is this week, and I will see you next week with week 4.